Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have top 5 favorite Digipaks from WWE. And this is really hard to kind of just put 5 of them here. I could probably sit here and name about 10 of them very easily. So we might make a part 2 of this. I mean, there's so many really nice Digipaks they've made, and this is not going to include any WrestleMania or pay-per-view kind of Digipaks, including the anthologies, which we all know are awesome sets. WrestleManias, they usually are very nice, very well done. So I tried to leave those off for obvious reasons. I got here 5 of my favorites. As always, comment down below what you have. If you have a couple, if you got 5, feel free to comment some of your favorite Digipaks. First up here, I got the history of the WWE 50 years of entertainment. Very basic, but I always like this DVD set. Really cool, the kind of nice embossed cover, and then you got the matte finish with the glossy photos inside with a bunch of memorable moments and stuff. And then inside you got the old school championship, the old WWF championship. You got an old pair of boots and a bell there. Underrated set. This might be a favorite of many, but I always liked the way it was done. Next up, I got the Nature Boy Ric Flair Definitive Collection. I also thought about putting his Ultimate Collection here, but like I said, there's so many to go through. I just like the way this is done. The documentary is great, and I like how they kind of put the past and the present here with him and Steamboat, him and Shawn. The gold yellowish lettering just pops nice, and I always like that kind of style they did here, matte finished. And inside, very nice, the blue and the yellow with the floral patterns. And this is pretty basic here, but just add in that little bit, it's pretty unique. A lot of DVD sets, it's just plain in the back. I think this is kind of interesting that they done this. Limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Woo! Next up, I'm gonna go with the Wargames DVD. Very nice Digipak here. Sometimes just the more simpler DVDs are the nicer ones. Got like a classic photo here from 85, 86 or whatever it is, but black and white photos, dusty roads. So this is just one of those sets that I don't know, it just one of those that are my absolute favorite. And I even considered putting the Dusty Rhodes story in this list. So next up, I'm gonna go with the Owen Heart of Gold, WWE's documentary that came out in 2015. And I gotta say, during that time period for 2014, 15, 16, they put out some really nice sets in the last few years that they did the Digipaks. They were pretty much knocking them out of the park. They did the Scott Hall, the Eric Bischoff, Those NXT DVDs are very nice. This is probably my favorite of the bunch. And beautiful set. This is one you just have to get, the pink and purple. Just pops beautiful. The embossed cover. And I always loved the gold on these sets. So I was pretty upset when Canada cheaped out on the Kurt Angle DVD. And it just comes like cheap cardboard. So getting this one was awesome. Like I said, it's just one you had to get, and took me a while, when it first came out. So you got WrestleMania 10, and then the match listing behind the discs, which is okay sometimes, I guess. My all-time favorite Digipack has to be the greatest rivalries with Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart. Again, this is personal list, so everyone's favorite is going to be different. These are the DVDs I like the most, with the kind of different pictures and everything like that all over the place. I mean, there's many DVD sets like this, but this Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart DVD is just great from top to bottom, with the content and the artwork. It's a complete package DVD. I mean, you get the full story from Montreal and all their matches they've had together, except the one at Survivor Series. So you'll get that somewhere else, obviously. There are a few DVDs that do have that match, so this was like a weird DVD when I first seen it, because back in whatever it was, released 2011, Bret Hart just came back, so this was a pretty big deal for these guys to sit down and kind of talk everything out. And then it included their Hall of Fame ceremonies. I mean, all these classic matches they've had, from the Iron Man match and their matches in '92. So, very, very cool set. And I always like this WrestleMania 12 stuff. The posters and artwork. And then behind the discs, you got Shawn. More Shawn. Super kick. This might be all Shawn Michaels. And then Bret. So really cool. So this was like when DVDs started becoming really big in 2011. They were pumping out quite a few. I think this really set the bar high on, expectations for DVDs and things like that. So let me know your thoughts. Comment if you have a couple, if you got 5, make a video, or comment down below some of your favorite Digipaks. And as always, we'll talk to you later. Peace.